Hope everyone's doing great. Let me pull up the names. Up first is Fashion Destination. All right, you want love notes from Jason. All right. Love notes from Jason for Fashion Destination. We have, you've been in my dreams lately. We have, hey baby, I was thinking of you. This guy wanted to fall out. You are the love of my life. Let's see what else we get. Love notes from Jason. We have, your love is soul food. You feed my soul with your grace and love. You have the key to my heart. Something flipped over. Why do you love me? I like you. I really like you. I hope you feel the same way about me. And then we should talk about everything and clear the air. So there might be some things that you all need to discuss. Maybe they just want to clear the air about like how they feel about you. Maybe they haven't always been upfront about it. Okay, let's get some more from my other deck. All right, we have, sometimes I stare at my phone and become stuck. So this person might be desiring to reach out to you, to connect with you. But as they say, they look at their phone and they feel stuck. We have, I'm not sure if I feel the same way I once did. So this could represent the energy maybe before they thought like, oh, maybe it's in my head. Maybe I don't need to feel this way. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe it's too good to be true, but now they're realizing like, you know what? Maybe I should feel the way that I feel, that I really feel, that I want to feel, that I know that my heart wants me to feel. We have, true love is hard to find, but I found it with you. And let's get one more. Oh, wow. We need to talk about everything. So notice how like the true love is hard to find, but I found it with you. And this, like, you are the love of my life. I like this. I like how especially these two line up with the other ones in that particular column, I'm trying to get a good position for the card. Okay. So yeah, that's what I got for you, Fashion Destination. I hope that resonated with you and it made sense and you enjoyed your reading. Alrighty. Up next is Red Nappy Summer. All right, Red Nappy Summer, you are up next. All right, you want ancestral messages, what I need to know, focus on already. They want me to use a different deck than like what I usually do. So I'll get that out for you. I get a little bit of these cards and then I'll actually get, hey Shirley. How's it going, Shirley? Let me add you to the list so I don't forget. All right, Read Nephew Summer, let's get you some ancestral messages. I'll grab a few from my actual deck, and then I'm going to grab some from the Afro Goddess Clear Vision Duo set. All right, we have doors are finally opening. The wait wasn't punishment, it was preparation. Next is, it says, not right now. Find something else to focus on while we work on this for you. So I feel like with that card, it's just saying, it might not happen in this exact second. There's one particular thing. It's not everything. It's just one thing. And they're saying they're working on it still. So don't even like sweat it or worry about it. Let's see what else we get. We have, we are celebrating your success along with you. So you have some victories here coming in for you. We have lean into your blessings. And I'm going to get one more and then I'll get the other card. All right. We have pray with sincerity and a willingness to be guided and helped. I love that. All right, so now let me get the other cards for you. Hey, Dimple Dior. All right, we're in Happy Summer. Let's see what your ancestors want you to focus on or know at this time. All right, we have 2 as 1. We have Sensei. Now I'm going to get the other ones. The 2 as 1 is my favorite card on the blue side. All right, let me get the other one. We have the Great Horn. And then let's get one more. Wow. We have mine, your manifestation. I was thinking of that card and it came out, so that's funny. All right. So in terms of with these 4 cards here, I'm going to use the booklet a little bit just to like give you additional messages from it. But let's start with the mind of your manifestation. So focusing on that. This basically means they want you to really focus on, what it is that you want, what it is that you are desiring at this time, and pay attention to those manifestations, those ideas. Nurture them, water them, give them space to grow, and know that they will grow. And the ideas that you're thinking of, they're going to yield, these pentacles you see here. And so the pentacles represent abundance, they represent money, but also they represent this door of opportunity opening up for you. And being protective of your ideas and your manifestations and also your thoughts sometimes, and knowing that even though it's something small, doesn't mean that it can't grow into something beautiful or big. So I'm going to read the Great Horn one for you. So that's on page 7. All right, so the Great Horn, it's time. Change is upon you. What you healed is called. Unexpectedly, some monumental advice or information shall be coming your way. Spoken by a wise one, this detail will change everything. However, will you truly be able to hear the ancestors' horn being blown for you? Will you be able to steady yourself enough to listen for this call? At this time, attentiveness on the journey to one's surroundings will serve one well. And just like that, ancestral goddess emerging from the shadows, the barrier of the knowledge gift may appear suddenly both glorious and unannounced. So be sure to be paying attention. Why? Destined transformation lies beyond the implementation and realization of this information. Unattainable very few other ways. This is the way it's intended to transpire for you. However, our free will is always at play, so the universe is sending you direct information through this person in hopes you make the right moves and decisions. It is highly suggested that you listen. I love that. And then the next one is Sensei. So I feel like with the Sensei card here, this is a representation of them saying that you are once again leveling up, you're growing, you are evolving, you're becoming, you're in a sense, you're going to get to this place in your life where you become the teacher. So like you're learning from the wise ones, you're learning from those of it that have experience, but also too, this represents this energy of, you knowing more than what you really do know, or like you trusting the fact that you actually know more than what you think you know, basically, and being mindful of that and using that wisdom and that guidance and that knowledge. And then last is the two is one. So this represents like, that balance, that coming together, and, this balance within yourself, masculine and feminine energies, but also within your life, spiritually, emotionally, and everything just becoming harmonious in a sense. And also too, I feel like with the two of one, so the blue cards represent our connected side relationships. And so speaking on that tip, they want you to know that there can be a relationship that evolves within your life over time. I feel like it's happening within the next couple of years. And the reason why they say couple of years is because, you meet the person, but you literally evolve. You both grow, you both heal, and you both learn from each other. And it just unfolds into something beautiful, really harmonious. And you both have the same vision as well, too. Notice how they share the third eye. And so I think that that's great. All right. So these are your messages, Brittany Happy Summer, what they want you to know at this time, what they want you to focus on. So I hope that resonated with you. Okay. All right, Dimple Dior. I will add you to the list as well. All right, Brittany, I'll add you as well, too. Dimple Dior. All right, up next is Love Queen. All right. Let me pull up your question. Okay, let me find the email. Okay. Okay. So, okay, I'm looking at your email now. So, okay, so D, the guy from high school. Oh, okay. Let us see. Where are those cards? I guess I didn't bring them up. Okay. So first question, how is he truly feeling about you? Knight of Wands. Knight of Pentacles. Oh, the Six of Cups. I love that. So in terms of like how they're feeling about you, it matches literally the story that you told in the email. So there's a part of them wanting to like, man, I really like her. I would love to like continue to date her, get to know her more, spend time with her. And then the other part is like, okay, maybe I should slow down because, I'm still healing from this situation that ended earlier this year, and I'm still trying to figure out, and process that emotion as well too. And with the Six of Cups here, notice how like, I feel like the cards match each other very well, just in the sense of like being outside, the colors in each card. But the Six of Cups energy just represents like, that nostalgia, that energy of just like wanting to reconnect and wanting to enjoy these moments together and build and create sweet memories with one another, reminiscing on high school, like having those conversations. And also the Six of Cups represents like, opening your heart to inner wisdom, allowing yourself to really tap into the guidance that comes from your higher self, right? And so I feel like this person is in that space where they're like, go do I, move with my heart, or do I move with my mind? And then it's like, okay, I do want to heal. I do want to make sure I'm good before I step into something with her. But when is the time to really do that? Like, how long do I need to do this stuff before I, go to her? It's that type of thing. And so I feel like this person definitely, it's just like vibing you and wanting to connect with you, but it's also like them wanting to make sure that they make the best decision for themselves, but also for this, for your friendship and for y'all connection, because they don't want to ruin anything. Let's see what else. And I feel like in terms of like, how do you go with this and the intention with this intentions, the Nine of Cups, if you enjoy spending time with him and getting to know him and having those conversations, continue those things. Like, continue what, you know, makes sense for the both of you on what you feel comfortable doing. And then that doesn't put you in a space where you feel awkward or you feel, like things are going too far and you're not liking the direction they're going. Like, you have the power to decide where you want things to go. So if you want to continue to hang out with them and, and talk to them sometimes, do that. But you don't have to do it to the same extent that you were doing it before, if you want to make sure that he's healing and getting stuff done on his end before you guys reconnect. Next question is, what's next for you in love? Okay, a lot of cards. Just wanted to flip out. All right, this is the only one that stayed flipped. Oh, this one stayed flipped too. So the Four of Cups and then the High Priestess. I wanted to say the Star so bad. So it'd be funny if the Star card does come out. But so far with these two cards here, definitely going to be receiving a lot of notice and attention from a lot of, suitors. I feel like the people that come towards you, within the next maybe month or so, they might not be your type, or you might not be too interested in them, which is fine because you're naturally going to attract everybody, right? Because you have this High Priestess energy about yourself. I feel like you're definitely embodying your divine feminine and just doing a great job of like working on that, healing that. We have the Knight of Swords as well too. You've been very patient, which is like how you want to be mindful on the next relationship that you get into, the next person that you're dating, and also not wanting to move too quickly to where, it's like you're repeating patterns. So you're being extremely mindful of that. We have the Tower here as well too. And so I feel like your love life will definitely shake up in a positive way, like in a shift. And it's just because of how you've been presenting yourself, how you've been carrying yourself lately, and the work that you've been doing to, really heal and to focus on the woman that you want to become and the woman that you want to be when you get to a certain phase in your life, and also the person that you know that you can always be, right? Like working towards that. And I feel over time, like I said, you're going to attract everybody because everybody's going to get attracted to you, but you're also going to attract the people and the type of suitors that you want to be with and that you can see yourself connecting with long term. So you have like options, basically, is what's coming up in your love life, like more options presenting themselves to you, different quality of men as well too, and even potentially opportunities where you might even get like to go on a date where it's like a full experience, a full well put together date type of thing. So I love that for you. I love it. Alrighty. So that's what I got for you, love queen. Okay, I will add you to the list, Brianna, and then all right, up next is Armintha. You're welcome, love. All right, let me take a picture of your super chat, Brianna. I will grab my charms and letters when I get to your reading. I don't have them out right now, but I will get them when I get to your reading, unless somebody else has that as well. Okay. Armintha, let me put your name on the screen. I'm looking for it. We know you have your name in my slides, but for some reason I can't find it. There we go. Okay. Alrighty, Armintha. And then you wanted all right. Channel message from your ancestors. Let's have fun with it and let's see what we get. Actually, let's choose these cards. Channel messages from your ancestors. We have It's the Healing and Growth for Me, number 52. And then we also have, look at that. This is my season. This is my time, number 27. And I'm noticing like this equals 7. You got a 7 in that card as well too. So 777 is a very powerful, lucky, angel number. Represents, think of like the slot machines, like you're winning something. It's like this is your season. This is your time. You are finally, making progress and cashing out basically. At the bottom of the oh wow. At the bottom of the deck we have everything that I touch turns to gold, and look, the number 25 equals 7. So yes, 777 is an angel number for you. So you see that, get excited, thank your ancestors, thank your spirit guides, because they are showing you, there's a positive shift happening for you financially and just, in your life in general. All right, so let's see what other messages your ancestors have for you at this time. Let's see what we get here. We have the work of the harvest. I love this card. They want me to read that one for you too, so I will. Let's see what else we get. We have Madam Chiefess. I don't think I've ever gotten this card before, like in a reading for anyone, so I'm excited to read this one too. So we'll start off with these two for now, and then we'll carry on if there's any more messages they have. So the work of the harvest. Let's see what page that's on. Let's see if any of these cards are on like page that equals 7. So that one is on number 20, and then the other one is on page 12. Okay, so number 20. Okay. So, the work of the harvest, 'tis never easy. The temperature may be uncomfortable and there may be a long way to go, but preserve, goddess, or persevere, goddess, for you dare not to leave with only half a harvest. Muster your strength if you must, or forge on, even if hands are bleeding. Do not allow weakness to fall upon you. Forge on until your frightful abundance is before you. Did you ever blossom, not bloom? Of course not, yet the strongest and most brilliant await you by the masses. All one must do is the last of the efforts of the work of the harvest. It's already yours, just claim it. At this time, you may have seen some rightfully due rewards, but know there is more to come if you continue with your efforts. Tired you may be, but in the end you may have reaped an abundance surpassing that all your desires, an abundance worth every bit of pain you endured along the way. Work diligently and rest when necessary. This harvest was yours from the day you planted the first seed. So keep going. The time is near when you'll be more glad than you did. I love that. And then the other message is, at this moment, it matters not if you can physically see it, for there is divine power behind your internal sight. It may be dark with a jungle of obstacles to pass through, but know that you shall. With all the angles protected, go forward and lead the way. A bright and shiny accomplishment is ahead for you and your tribe if you do. Be passionate, be proud, and use the best perspective. Stand tall and have faith in yourself because, believe me, Goddess, both the universe and your tribe already have an enormous amount of faith in you. At this time, use your divine intuition to light your path. You may now be in a position or a situation you feel unequipped or inexperienced in, but know that you have the natural abilities to pull you through the light. Your team, be it a physical or one spiritual team, are behind you. They trust you and are confident you can lead them to victory. It is time you share the same confidence. You can do it. I love that. I love it. And that's where they're telling you, like, this is your season, this is your time, because a lot of beautiful, moments and opportunities are just opening up, up for you. But also, too, there's this level of, I feel just peace. I feel a lot of peace here. I feel a lot of, like, relief as well, too. Let's get one more card. One more. Let's actually get a tarot card. And it's the final message that they have for you regarding everything. We have the wheel. It's time. It is time. It is your season. It is time. I love this. Absolutely love this for you. Things are just falling into place, falling into order, And not only have you been patient, but you have just been, how do I word this? You got in that passenger seat and you just went on for the ride. You weren't, how do I word this? Like, not necessarily saying like you weren't complaining, but, you took things for what they were and you just knew that things are going to get better. Things are going to shift for me. There's going to be this destined path that I know that I'm supposed to be on that's going to open up and be cleared out for me. And you've just been like, very appreciative, very grateful, very understanding about everything. And so that is why things are just shifting beautifully for you at this time. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Lovers. I love that. Everything is just balancing out. I love it. All right, Arminta, that is what I have for you, love. I hope that resonated with you. And as I shuffle the cards again, we have Ace of Cups. So just love, I love that. Love, but also I'm hearing them say you doing the things that you love as well with that Ace of Cups card. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed your reading. Alrighty, up next, the Lovers card just had to show up. I know. Just had to sneak in there real quick at the very end. Alrighty. Up next is Rosalie. Oh no, you're in the wrong video? I don't know what happened either. Hopefully there's not like a, multiple videos up or something like that. Because I know that's happened before when like I had to leave a live and come back on with a live. So, yeah. Okay. Alrighty, Rosalie. Oh, you said Shirley can go before you? Okay. I will put your name back on the list. And then I'll put Shirley's name on the screen. Okay. All right, Shirley, my lovely Shirley, let us get some cards to do a channel message. I'm gonna actually grab two more decks really quick. So give me 2 seconds. Let us get a channel message from CJ. I'm gonna get some mixture of some cards, and then also a couple songs. So we have Enchanted Love, a sacred bond that is divinely guided and harmonious. We have Vivid Dreams. Pay attention to your dreams. As the connection deepens, your dreams become more pronounced and full of answers. And then let's get one more from this deck. All right, we have Mischances. Have you... more cards are falling out of my lap. Okay. Well, this is the last one for this deck. Mischances. Have you considered all your options? Did you give it everything? In the end, we only regret the chances that we didn't take. And I'm going to grab some couple of love messages, then I'll start channeling. I'll pick up the cards that fell on the floor later. All right. We have, you and I are past due. It's time we fix that. We have, I wish that I could hold you in my arms. And let's get one more. All right. We have, I lost you once and I'm not going to lose you again. That's very befitting with the Mischances card. And then we get a couple songs. All right. We have Love Song, Adele. Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like home again. Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel whole again. Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel young again. Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel fun again. So that one. Let's see what else we get. We have Twin Flames, Comedic Justice. Must be the half of my fraction, or to my fraction, must be the aura you give it. It's like a look at the mirror with you, I see a little bit clearer. Conversations getting weirder. I love the way that you think. At night, the spark in my soul. You make me better myself. Can't wait to see what unfold. You have my utmost respect. And let's get one more. And then we're going to start the channeling of the message. Let's see what else we get. Final song. We have Dreaming of You, Selena. Late at night when the world is sleeping, I stay up and think of you, and I wish on a star that somewhere you are thinking of me too, because I'm dreaming of you tonight till tomorrow. So, that we got the vivid dreams too. Okay, so let us channel this message from CJ. I want to know how you're doing. How are you? It's been so long. Lately, I've been thinking about you and wondering what you've been up to. You look amazing, and I'm glad that you're living your best life and nothing has slowed you up. Sometimes I feel like a fuckboy, and I know sometimes there might be moments where you wanted to tell me fuck you, but I totally understand and I apologize. I'm really coming to terms with the times that I've missed chances to where I could have been better and said something, and I apologize. But lately you've been on my mind. I've been thinking of you. I've been dreaming of you. Sometimes I wish I could rewind the hands on the clock and just rewind back to the day that I met you and stay in that moment with you and live in that moment with you until forever. The way that you looked at me, the way that I looked at you, your lips, I think about. If I'm being honest with myself, I really do miss you and wish that I could hold you. I know we didn't have that much time together, but it was definitely impactful. Your sweet soul I do miss, and I dream of you. I know that might be bad that I do that considering where I am in my life now, but I really do miss you. I feel like if our paths ever crossed again to where we could rekindle or reconcile things between us, I'll make things better and I will do things a lot differently than what I did before. And I promise that I won't lose you again, because now I know what it feels like to not have you and to lose you. So with that being said, I hope all is well. And I want you to know that I really do. I do miss you. And I still think about you. And they're like winking at you as well. Because like I just winked. And I feel like that was them winking at you. So they winked at you when they finished that sentence. But yeah. That's what I got for you, Shirley. It's like it's an interesting energy because it's like, how do I word it? I just feel him just like sitting, like literally kind of like how he's sitting in his car. He's just sitting there like, man, I really messed up. I really, missed out on something. And I feel like that's what they do sometimes. They kind of just sit down and just think like, man, I really messed up. I really missed out on something in this moment. So yeah, that's what I got for you, Shirley. I hope that resonated. Alrighty. I feel like I dropped a card on the floor as I was shuffling earlier. Yep, I did. Okay. So up next is, I think, Rosalie. Trying to clean up this mess. I have cards all over the world. But up next is, you're welcome, love. Up next is Rosalie. I don't even know your first card, Rosalie, or your first question, Rosalie, but these cards came out and Spirit's like, keep them. So let's go to your first tarot question. I'm going to put your name on the screen first. My mouse is being weird. Uh-oh. computer's being weird. Okay. Yeah, my computer's being really weird right now. It's like not working. The mouse. Okay. I might not be able to do the names on the screen right now because of the computer. Okay, maybe this will work. All right, Rosalie. And let me get these cards off the floor really quick. Ooh, I don't know if you're still here, Shirley, but the cards that fell on the floor, these were, cards that fell on the floor when I was shuffling for you. And the cards that fell were, this love is unbreakable. I will always love you. And then we have accountability. Someone needs to take accountability for their actions. And maybe you, your partner, or both. Acknowledging the effect of your behaviors allows you to move forward. So they're mentioning that they, apologized. And then we also had have faith. Or fall in love. The feeling of falling in love is the one of a kind. Know that it is safe for you to be in love. So very interesting that those fell on the floor. All right, but back to Rosalie. Let's do your questions. Okay, so your question is, I don't know what's going on with my mouse. Okay, what are AJL spiritual sensual energy continues to return to me whenever I think to let him go? Let us see. So we had the Ace of Swords and the Three of Wands. I feel like, in terms of why does his spiritual and sensual energy return, it's because it's to see that you are truly wanting to let that go and no longer wanting to entertain it. And if so, being clear, I'm releasing this, I'm cutting this out, I'm letting it go. I don't want it anymore because there is something better that is supposed to come to me and that is for me at this time. And that also, you can even say in that intention prayer, if this person truly wants to, as I'm shuffling, because you are my Two of Cups, you are my soulmate, if they truly believe that we are meant to be together and and they want to be with me, then they will come forward. Notice in this card, there's multiple ships here. There's about 3 of them, I think. And I feel like this is just a beautiful representation of different people coming towards you and not limiting your options, not putting all your eggs in one basket. When it comes to love and seeing that when you open up the doors to romance, you get a variety of people. You get a variety of suitors, you get a variety of opportunities to date different kinds of people that maybe you might have not dated beforehand, but also to expand your vision of what is out there in the dating world too. So I feel like that's another reason why it pops up during that time when you're getting ready to let it go, to test you to really see, are you truly going to let this go, or are you saying so, but then still being connected to it. And the bottom of the deck was the Fool. All right, number 2. What can the spirits, guides, and ancestors tell me about and love notes and love songs? Let's see. King of Cups, the Wheel, the Devil, and then the Hermit. The first thing that they told me to tell you was trust your gut, trust your intuition, because you'll know what to believe and what is real and what is not. I feel like also they're telling you to not go against yourself, your thinking about this person or this thing, Let me get another card for the Devil. It's an interesting energy that I'm picking up with the Devil card in this particular case. One more card for the Devil, please. We got the Ace of Pentacles. Very interesting. what they're saying here with the Ace of Pentacles connected to the Devil card is that, what's the saying? Sometimes everything, sometimes everything that glitters isn't always gold, you know? But also knowing that sometimes things can work out for you and for your favor. Right? But it doesn't always mean it's going to be without strings attached. Because notice the strings are attached to whatever this is that's, wrapped in cloth under the water, right? So you might only see things from a surface level, but knowing that there's some behind the scenes, there's some things under the surface that you got to be mindful of as well too, is what I'm picking up. And I'm noticing how, there's a pentacle in this card, pentacle there, obviously, and even the Wheel of Fortune, it's not a pentacle, but it's the shape of a pentacle, right? And so the idea of I'm getting something here in this energy is just connected to money for some reason. And they're saying be mindful about it. Just be mindful about money. With this about I'm getting somebody's also a little something. There's an energy about emotional imbalance here. For some reason, I'm picking up on that energy. I feel like it's not connected to you per se. It's connected to the other party. So be mindful of that as well too. I feel like you'll be tired. I'm hearing fatigue as well too. It's a very interesting energy that I'm picking up. Yeah, I'm gonna stop there. I'm getting a little tired. Not me being tired, but the energy is kind of draining a little bit. Hey, Nina, how's it going? Oh, I forgot. The people that are here and that are watching, our private Zoom party will be August 27th. It's a Saturday, whatever Saturday that is. That is when we're going to have it. So if you want to join, please email me at harmony.soulreading@gmail.com. And then I'll be sure to send out the invite and the Zoom link and information beforehand. So I'll be on a Saturday, August 27th, probably around this time, around 8 p.m. Central. Okay. Sorry, I was just in the habit of shuffling. Okay, so then your other question is, will my vacay be an overall success? I'm actually just pull a card for that. And just pull a card for you. Will that be a success? King of Swords, it will be. It will be. It's a lot of planning that will go into it. But, yeah, that's what I'm picking up. It will be a huge success. Just a lot of planning. And it'll be worth it all. All right. And then now, let's get your love notes. And I think he said songs too. Let's do the song. He said from Future Spouse. You got it. Alrighty. Let's get some songs. Oh yeah, how's your baby doing, Nina? Your baby puppy. All right. So we have, The Fire We Make by Alicia Keys and Maxwell. With the fire we make, it's getting hotter and hotter, like a moth to a flame. I can't stay away from the fire we make. It's getting higher and higher, like the night to the day. I can't stay away. We have the makings of you, Curtis Mayfield. Add a little sugar, honeysuckle lead, and a great big expression of happiness. Boy, you couldn't miss with a dozen roses, such an astound you. The joy of children laughing around you. These are the makings of you. It is true, the makings of you. I love that song. Let's see what else we get. We have All My Life by Casey and JoJo. And all my life, I pray for someone like you. And I thank God that I finally found you, because all my life, I prayed for someone like you. And I hope that you love me too. And I hope that you feel the same way too. All right. Let's get some more. Oh, from your future spouse. Ooh, I almost dropped the card. All right, we have Honey, Ravina. Love, you make me feel it. Fantasy world in my room. 6 doves flying over. Waterfall falling through my roof. We are water and roses. I need you like I need air. Spoonful of sugar. My cup is fuller when you're there. I love that. Let's see what else we get. We have Levitating by Dua Lipa. I got you, moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. You can fly away with me tonight, baby. Let me take you for a ride. And then let's get one more. We have So Into You by Tamia. I love this song. I think you're truly something special, just what my dreams are really made of. Let's stay together, you and me, boy. There's no one like you around. I really like what you've done to me. I can't really explain it. I'm so into you. I love that. I love it. I love it, Rosalie. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Cards are falling. You're welcome, Rosalie. All right, up next is Brittany. Yep, Brittany, you're up next. Uh-oh, what did I do? Oh, thank you, Nina. I appreciate that. You surely can, Arminta. You surely can. I love that, Nina. I really appreciate it. All right, Brittany, you are up next. Let me look up this question. All righty. Let me get your name on the screen. All right. Your first question is, Career general messages, please. I'm starting my UX design program soon and nervous. Alrighty. Don't be nervous. You got this. You got it. You got it. Career general messages. We have the Three of Cups. We have the Seven of Swords. We got the Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like what they're saying here in terms of your career general messages is to, like, literally, they're telling you there's nothing to be nervous about, because you're going to do well in the program. You're going to, learn a lot. It's funny, as I saw this is flipped over, I'm scared I get too nervous. So that's definitely your energy. You're definitely very nervous. But they're telling you it's okay. Don't be nervous because you're going to do well and you got this. I feel like also too what they're telling you with the Seven of Swords card is to focus on, the good. Focus on what you are excited about. Don't let your nerves take over. Don't let your fears take over. Really focus on and lock in on the good parts and the good things that you look forward to, accomplishment and achieving with this new program that you're enrolled in, and all the things that you're going to learn and experience in this program. Choosing your battles, basically. Queen of Pentacles, and being confident in yourself and knowing that it's all going to work out. You're going to do well in the program, and there's not much for you to stress out and worry about. If anything, you might do so well in a program to where, you're like the top performer or the one that gets like the best feedback, or, receives like high praises on a lot of stuff. And knowing that you worked hard and you did a really good job with everything that you've been doing, you've been focused, and you're going to be successful at it. You're going to do well, and to just enjoy this journey, and definitely make sure you have time to where you block out the time to relax and to celebrate, and not be so locked in on the program to where you forget how to have fun. You forget how to have a good time, right? So you got to have that balance, okay? So that's what they have for that question. And then the next one we have is love, relationship messages, currently single. Alrighty, so let's see what they have for you in terms of the relationship status. Alrighty. Okay, we have, what is this? The Five of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. Oh, and the Four of Wands. I like it. I like it a lot. So I feel like with the Five of Cups, like starting off your reading, nothing to be alarmed, like worried about, but more so this is just giving me the vibe that, you've been in a space that you're ready for love. You're ready to invite love into your life. You're no longer in like this mourning or emotional letdown type of energy. You're no longer in like this sadness when it comes to relationships, or, wanting to have it. I feel that I pick up the vibe that, because he's looking at this castle from across the water. So maybe you always felt like you were the outsider, the outcast. Like maybe you never really had a serious relationship before, and people around you always were in relationships, but you weren't in a relationship. And so now you're in this space where you're excited to be in a relationship, and you're excited for love, and that energy is allowing you to attract, good people into your life. And I feel like you will attract someone that is long term, that provides stability, that's very caring. And it's funny because as I got these cards out the box, the card at the bottom of the deck was very soon. Be clear about what you want, because within a blink of an eye it will be yours. So that's just spirit, confirming that love and partnership is coming for you very soon. So just be very clear about it, right? And making sure that you think about what you want when it comes to relationship and to love, and not just focus on what you may have saw other people experience. Because sometimes people's relationships are not quote unquote relationship goals. Like you have to figure out what works best for you and what you want in a relationship. All right, next we have getting to know each other. Enjoy discovering new commonalities, goals, and dreams as you get to learn more about each other. So, enjoy the dating phase, right? I feel like your love life is definitely going to, take off a little bit. And so don't think the first person you meet that's supposed to be your spouse, right? Enjoy dating. If it doesn't work out with someone that you date, go on a couple of dates with, that's totally fine. It just gets you closer to the person you're supposed to be with long term. And then look at that, as I say, that life partner. This person is someone that you can enjoy life with wholeheartedly. You two can get through anything together. So enjoy the dating, enjoy getting to know folks, enjoy the times that, enjoy the times that you spend with these people, and watch and see who stays and who sticks around. And also the people that do stick around, you get closer and closer to realizing this is the type of person I want to be with long term. This is the type of person I want to be when I'm married, right? And think about how you are when you're dating these people. Like, how do you feel when you're dating them? Do you feel excited? Do you feel like you have to make yourself feel small? Do you feel like you can really voice what you're thinking, what you're feeling? Do they listen to you? So pay attention to that as well too. And then last is, am I meant to move to the west coast of the U.S.? And I'm going to probably close the list after whoever was the last person that paid. My watch went off. So I think it was Arminta. He probably was the last person. Oh, I just dropped a card. But it was the High Priestess that fell. So, the High Priestess. Oh, and I see a card that flipped over in this deck. In the Seven of Wands. And I know in the High Priestess card in this particular deck, she's looking at the mirror, So I feel like wherever coast you are on now, you should be moving to the opposite of the coast. So if you stay on the East Coast, go to the West Coast. If you stay, if you stay in the North, move to the South. If you stay in the South, move to the North, type of thing. All right. Sorry, I just really wanted to try to get that card. But yeah, so moving to the other side, you might move in a space where there's a lot of open land, mountains. So that's something to think about too. Or like the coast where there's a lot of that, a lot of mountains. Type of energy. And as I shuffle and look at the bottom of the deck, mountains. So yeah, you're probably going to move to the coast of the country that has a lot of mountains. Doesn't mean you have to live near the mountains, but it's like the coast that has all of that. That's where you're probably going to end up going. That's where you should move. Okay, cool. Sounds like Northern California or Colorado. Yeah, I can definitely see that. So yeah. Hopefully that makes sense, Brittany. But I hope you enjoyed your reading. Ooh. Okay. Up next now is Dimple Dior. All right, Dimple Dior. And I feel like you either sent it in the chat or it's in your PayPal. Dimple Dior. I'm trying to figure out where your questions are. I think, are they in your PayPal? They probably are in your PayPal. Let me look. Okay, yep, I got them. All right, let me put your name on the screen. Okay. All right, I'm looking at your PayPal now. Okay, so first question. Is Vaughn a soulmate connection? I feel like we could do the pendulum for that one. And then do the tarot. Oh, crap. I dropped a thing. Okay. All right. So, is Vaughn a soulmate connection? Is this a soulmate connection? Is Vaughn a soulmate connection? It looks like it's going in between yes and maybe. Is it a soulmate connection? Okay, yes. That's the pendulum. And then first question is, what is something that my spirit guides want me to know? I'm assuming in terms of like this person. So what is something that they want you to know? We have the Page of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Wands. We have the Queen of Cups. And the World. So I feel like the first thing they want to say is don't be afraid to explore your options. Don't limit yourself. So don't like just go all in with this particular person immediately. Like until it gets official or they make it very clear that it is official, that's when you do that. But until then, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Also, to be, upfront about your boundaries and what it is that you want and don't want, what you will tolerate and what you won't tolerate, type of thing. It's not saying like, oh, just call them one day and just go through a whole list of things, but more so like when you have the conversations with this person, feel free to express your boundaries and keep some things to yourself. Or like, what are your not all, you can share some deal breakers with them, but don't share all of them with them. That way, they don't try to be, not saying they would do this, but they don't try to be sneaky about it. Like, oh, because now I know her deal breakers, then I can go do the things. And I just have to be really discreet about it, type of thing. I'm also getting that it's really important for you to be patient and to be vulnerable and to not be afraid to be vulnerable, to open up, to share things that you're feeling and thinking, and to express yourself and to be confident and to be bold in that, standing your truth, standing your power when it comes to this person and this connection as you get to know them. And then your next question is this someone that you should get to know? We have the Four of Cups, the Page of Swords, and the Star. All right, is this somebody you should get to know? I feel like what they're saying here, there's no problem with you getting to know this person. The idea is that, it's something about like, yeah, get to know them, but don't sweat this connection too much. Not saying like, oh, it's not going to be anything or it won't work out, but more so like, just be cool with it, play cool with it, you know, enjoy for what it is in the moment and not really stress about it too much. Because oftentimes when we start stressing about stuff, that's when it, you know, we see more problems because we're really wanting it. We're really, you know, getting excited about it. And also too, with the Four of Cups, it talks about attachment, but it also talks about disappointment. And so not automatically expecting things to go left or to feel some type of way, like this, you know, be present, but also be detached in a sense to where you don't become bothered all the time, you know, like keeping yourself busy, you know, not being too available because you genuinely are busy. And as you're busy, you're not going to be worried about anything or stressing out about something like, oh, this person hasn't texted me back yet and it's been an hour, you know, that type of thing is what I'm picking up here. All right, and then the next part is the mini love intimate reading, and then the letters. Let me do your letters since I have them right here. I have to grab the intimate card. So we have sex and we also have sexy. I feel like this person, you feel like you can be very sexy with this person. You're comfortable in your skin with them. Granted, you should always be comfortable in your skin, but I feel like you really feel comfortable in your skin when you're around them. You know, you might even feel like you want to get sexier, or like, you know, dress up a little bit more or something like that. Because it's like that you feel safe to be more feminine with this person. And if you understand what I'm coming from, you'll get what that means. So like, there are people out there where you can date somebody and you don't feel safe enough to be truly feminine with them. Not saying like you want to be masculine, but it's like you're on guard, you're being protective, you're taking the lead too much versus meeting someone where it's like they take the lead, they know how to treat you and bring out the feminine in you, and then you just really embody that and you enjoy it naturally, right? We have crowns, so like, you know, wearing your crown, not being afraid to be the empress, be the goddess that you are, stepping in that power and that truth, being confident in it. We have big. So when they said big, they meant, you know, this person being well endowed, well endowed, or knowing how to do great things that gets you very excited and gets you very aroused. And you have that big O type of energy that I hear. We have hot. So I feel like the chemistry between you two would definitely be hot and steamy. You know, hot and bothered is what I'm picking up here too. We have girlfriend. So I feel like this person, they could see you as them, like being their partner, being their girlfriend as well too. At some point, like as you all spend time together, get to know each other. And then for some reason, when I had these two letters left, I was gonna say like, oh, that's it. But they were saying like, once again, like friends. So like, you know, maybe you all start as friends, get to know each other. Like obviously it's like your flirty friends, you go on dates and stuff, but you set that foundation, then you kind of evolve to like girlfriend and you being their girlfriend, their partner in a sense too. But yeah, like I said before, don't sweat it too much because oftentimes when we really are into something, we sweat it a lot and then we worry and then that causes more issues. And then we stress out about that even more because now it's not what we need it to be and then what we want it to be. And then it's annoying. So it's like, just go play by ear with this connection and just enjoy it for what it is. Don't make it more than what it is in the moment. Just really enjoy it. Be present. Be in the moment. And then watch how things unfold with this person. You know, let's say things don't go where you want them to go. That's fine, but just know that you gave it your all and you have fun along the way. So now let's do your mini intimate reading, and then I'll do your channel, or actually I'll do your channel love messages now, and then we'll do your mini intimate reading. All right. Bottom of the deck, we have your love set me free. I am free because of you. I vow to love you the best I can. We have, why do you love me? I can't lie, I'm missing you. Trust me, I got you. With the I can't lie, I'm missing you card, this gives me the energy of like, you know, when you spend time together, when you get to the opportunity to hang out with each other and get to know each other, it's like y'all miss each other's presence. Y'all miss each other, like hanging out with one another. And it's real. You don't have to be with someone for a long time to genuinely just like miss them or miss hanging out with them. So I feel like that's how that person feels. That's how they're going to start to feel when you get to know each other more. Next is, we should talk about everything and clear the air. So if there's anything that you have questions about or been wondering about, this is like they want to talk about them. So it's clear like what their intentions are, what they want. We have, if I had one wish, can I spend my life with you? Wow. That's kind of big. That's kind of deep. All right, let's give some songs. All right, we have Butterflies by Michael Jackson. All I gotta say is I must be dreaming, can't be real. You're not here with me. Still, I feel you near with me. Yeah, I caress you. Let you taste us, just so blissful. Listen, I would give anything, baby, just to make my dreams come true. Oh, baby, you give me butterflies. Let's see what else we get. We have For the Love of You, the Isley Brothers. Drifting on a memory, ain't no place I'd rather be than with you, loving you. Day will make a day, away for night. All we need is candlelight and a song, soft and long. Glad to be here, along with a lover unlike no other. And then we have Music Sounds Better with You, Stardust. Ooh, baby, I feel right. Music sounds better with you. Love might bring us both together. I feel so good. I feel right. Music sounds better with you. All right, let's grab a couple of incident cards, and then we'll be done with your reading. Let me grab those. Alrighty. I'm gonna move these out the way. You are mine, I am yours, just us, only us. Number 48, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. The love and passion that I have for you will never change. Number 10, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I want to make love to you all night long. Number 9, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. I want you to come over and over again. Number 18, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Your body is beautiful, but your heart is sexy. Number 20, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Let's get one more. And then I'll pull a couple of other cards. We have I Like It a Little Rough, number 19, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And let's get some from my special deck that I've made a long time ago. So we have the 7 of Wands, the King of Wands. Let's see. One more card. One more card. All right, we have the, we got the 2 of Wands. I like that. Spirit wants me to get another card too, so I'll get one more. One more card. Oh, I see why they want me to get another card. The other card is the Jack of Hearts, which is my Knight of Cups. So you have a lot of wands here, and I think you said the person that you're thinking of is a fire sign, so that matches the energy very well. But in terms of like the intimacy and the like on the sensual side of everything, well, first off, this person likes to kiss in certain places. They are good with their tongue. They're good with what they do, where they kiss. If ever they kiss you in these areas, so that would definitely be magical, and you will receive a lot of pleasure with this person. They also they like lingerie. They like you to dress up. They like you in all black lingerie. Like you can wear other colors and they find you beautiful and attractive, but it's something about all black lace lingerie that they're into. I also see that this person, they know how to take control in the bedroom, but like in a good way. Like they know, like they might tell you to get into a certain position, or they might tell you to do something, and it just works because it's real smooth and it's natural. But also too, they like when you seduce them. You know, when you kind of like, you know, you match their energy. So maybe, you know, usually they're the ones like telling you, get in this position, do this, but in a way that you like it and you're comfortable with it. But then you switch it around. It's like, okay, you take your clothes off. I want you to strip for me. I want you to do this for me. So it's like you both can, like, you know, reverse the roles. Okay. So that is what I got for you, my dear. I hope that resonated with you and you enjoyed it. Alrighty. Up next is Brianna, I want to say. Thank you for patiently waiting, Brianna. All right, so we got Channel Love Messages, song from Ray, and 13 Charming Letters and Tiny Tarot. You got it. All right, and put your name on the screen. We're almost done, guys. We should probably be done in about like 20 minutes, I would say. All right, let's get you some Channel Love Song. Let me pull up your super chat again. All right, from Ray. All right, we have 3 cards. No, 4 cards. 4 songs. Okay, so we have Prince, Purple Rain. I never meant to cause you any sorrow. I never meant to cause you any pain. I only wanted to one time see you laughing. I only wanted to see you laughing in the purple rain. We have Love Ballad by LTD. I've never been so much in love before. What a difference a true love made in my life. So nice, so right. Loving you gave me something new that I never felt before, never dreamed of. Something's changed. No, it's not the feeling I had before. Oh, it's much, much more. I love that. We have One Wish by Ray J. Oh my goodness. Okay, if I had one wish, we would be best friends. Love would never end. It would just begin. If I had one wish, you would be my boo. Promise to love you. Trust me, I trust you. If I had one wish, you'll run away. Make love all day. Have us a baby. If I had one wish, I'll make you my whole life, and you'll be my wife. Make it right this time. Let's see what else we get. We have We Belong Together by Mariah Carey. I didn't mean it when I said I didn't love you so. I should have held on tight. I never should have let you go. I didn't know nothing. I was stupid. I was foolish. I was lying to myself. I couldn't fathom I would ever be without your love. Never imagined I'd be sitting here by myself. So this person, I feel like this person's definitely been thinking, you know, of like, I never meant to cause you any pain. I never meant to do anything to show you that I didn't care, that I didn't love you. And it's not saying this person has done a lot to do that to you, but, you know, sometimes people make the smallest mistakes and they're just like, damn, you know, I never want that person I love and that I care about to feel that way about me, that I genuinely wanted to do something like that to them, right? Because everybody, no one is perfect. No one is perfect, right? And so the idea that this person is definitely doing their best and wanting to let you know that they love you and that they wish that you could be all of these things together. Best friends, lovers, start a family together, be together. The love that you brought into their life has just changed them. It's opened their eyes up is what I'm hearing them say too. Okay, let's see what else we get. We have, as soon as I get home, Faith Evans. If I try to spend some time with you to make you happy, would you feel better? And if I could with you, I would be forever in love, so in love. Making love all through the night. We'll hold each other tight. I can take away the pain if you will only let me. Just forget about the past because I want to make it last. So this person wants a fresh start with you, you know, if that is needed. Next is for you, Kenny Lattimore. For you, I give a lifetime stability. Anything you want from me. Nothing is impossible for you. There are no words or ways to show my love or all the thoughts I'm thinking of, because this life is no good alone. Since we become one, I made a change. So this person has definitely changed and wanting to change more and more. All right, we have In Case You Didn't Know by Brett Young. In case you didn't know, baby, I'm crazy about you, and I would be lying to myself if I said I could live this life without you, even though I don't tell you all the time. You had my heart a long, long time ago. So this person's letting you know that they loved you the moment that they met you. They loved you for so long. All right, and now let's do your charms, letters, and tiny tarot. Oh my gosh, that's so true, Armintha. He was a one of a kind. Cannot be. No one can never be him. No way, shape, or form. All right, let's get you your charms and letters and tiny tarot. Just trying to organize some stuff a little bit. Oops. So we have fun. That's all. We have Sat, but they're saying Saturday for that one. The third Saturday of September might be very significant for you. That's what I'm picking up there. We have card. If someone offers you their business card, accept it. Because you might need to call them. It'll make sense when that time comes. But it's going to make a lot of sense when that moment comes. I promise you. You probably like, what? just just accept the business card. They want to give it to you for whatever reason. All right, we have wants, like your wants and desires, knowing that whatever you want wants you, right? It's not a random reason. We have dog, and we also, even though we don't have the letter E, Spirit is saying dove as well too. Those are two of your new spirit animals at this time. And Spirit is also saying, we're missing, I won't say fundamental letters, but it's like we're missing some letters that can make additional words that they're telling me about. And that they're doing that for a reason. They're saying that sometimes we have all the missing pieces, right? But even like we have all the missing pieces and we have to put them together. But sometimes we're like, dang, but I feel like I'm missing one more thing. Like it's still not clear. It still doesn't make sense. And sometimes you just have to be able to take what you have and make the most out of it, right? And to understand that just because you don't see everything in the exact moment doesn't mean the message, doesn't mean that everything isn't working out. It's like how I said, like they're telling me duh, even though we don't have the E, and it's like, listen to your intuition. Know that it's there, if that makes sense. Okay. I'm hearing them also say the word create. That's another thing. Hey, bestie. But yeah, I'm hearing them say that as well too. Okay, so now let's get you some charms. All right, so we have the key here. So I feel like with this key being a part of your charms, it's letting you know that, like I said, you have the tools, you have the resources, you have the ability to unlock the cheat code, to unlock the doors. But know that sometimes, think about this, you can get a new home, you get the key to the home, right? But there's no stuff in it, there's no furniture, right? And so that's the idea, is that you make it yours. You make it perfect for you, right? And also know that you get to decide, what do you want to put in this space? What do you want in your love life? What do you want in your, in your career? What do you want your career to look like? All of those different pieces. Next is the tree. So this just gives me this energy about involvement, about, you know, growth and thing, watching something that was once so small, a seed, become so big and so huge. Not giving up on the vision. We have 2 stars, or we have 3 stars here actually. So a lot of your wishes and things that you want are coming true, and they're manifesting right now. We have blessed. So knowing that you are blessed, that you are abundant, that you're lucky. We have protected, knowing that a lot of your visions and ideas and desires are protected. We have the music note here, so this connects you to just like music in a sense of your person, but also using music to allow you to manifest and to allow you to feel good and to be in an energy to where you're able to fully create and just like kind of like attract what it is that you want in your life. We have the snake here, and so with this particular charm at this moment, they're telling me shed old skin, release the old skin. So don't continue to be your old version. Let that skin go, let it go, shed that skin, and embrace the new journey, the new person that you are. We have I will, knowing that you will get everything that your heart desires. We have made with love, knowing that you are made with love, and a lot of the things that you want and will receive in life will be coming from love, will come from abundance of just peace and joy. Then we have the number 18. So number 18 could be significant for you. So maybe August 18th or September 18th would be important for you. And also the number 9 as well too. Okay. And then let's get you some tiny tarot. I dropped this in some water. So I don't know how sticky they are. But let's see what works, what comes out. All right, so we have, they're still a little wet. So we have, we have the Lovers. We have the Ten of Cups. I love this. We have the Six of Wands, the Ten of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles. Just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Once again, just highlighting everything that you wants you, and that you will receive it. You will attract it and manifest it and call it in. And I love how you got the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Swords. So it's like no more, stagnant energy. No more like being upset that things aren't moving in the way that you want them to move in. They're finally moving in a direction that matches, the energy and the vibration and the alignment, of your purpose and your higher self and all of that jazz. And then you being able to fully enjoy it, you being in peace, being at balance with everything, and also attracting partnership with someone that matches that energy as well too. Okay. So that's what I have for you, Brianna. I hope that resonated with you. Alrighty. I swear it was a lovely reading. All right, up next is, I want to say it's Red Nappy Summer. And then Arminta is last. All right, Red Nappy Summer. Your question is, what do I need to know about my life purpose that I'm not seeing? I just need context. You got it. All right. All right. Let's get you some cards. So we have, I'm the definition of financial abundance and wealth, number 12. Next we have is, I know my younger self is so proud of who I am today, number 21. I love how those are, mirror numbers to each other. So that could be significant to you, 1221, 333, and then just like 1212. And then we have, I'm ready for a beautiful beginning, number 11. And let's get one more. We have number 50, I am the artist of my life. One of my favorite cards, actually, and favorite drawing. So just going back to your question, like you're saying, what do I need to know about my life, my purpose that I'm not seeing? I just need the context. So what they're basically saying here is just like, how far you've come today. Your younger self is very proud of you. Let's start there. And then knowing that you are the artist of your life, so you get to decide and create this beautiful new beginning for you. Even when it feels like, there's times where it's like, man, people say that, but it feels like I'm not really creating it, because if I were creating it, why am I experiencing the way that I'm experiencing it now? Like the life that I'm experiencing the way that I am. And it's like, our thinking, our patterns and behaviors that will play out in our physical world, right? And so the idea that each day you wake up, you have a clean slate. Every single day you wake up in the morning, you have a clean slate. Every night you go to sleep, you have a clean slate technically, because you set the tone for the next day too, depending on how you want to do it. And so the idea is that if you didn't like how your yesterday was or the week before was, you get to decide how you want your today to be. You want it to be a great day? Claim it. Today's an amazing day. today's an amazing day. It's an amazing day because of X, Y, and Z. It's an amazing day because, you know, I feel healthy. I feel, I feel good. Work was great. I got, X, Y, and Z done today. Little things like that is really important. So knowing that you literally are the artist of your life, you have the ability to change the dynamic of your life and the narrative of your life. But you have to understand the power that you hold to do that. She has a blank slate, but she holds the paint. She holds the paintbrush. She can paint this canvas however she wants to. And then next day she has another blank one. She can paint it however she wants to. So the idea is that you continue to get to do this every single day, right? And that it's important for you to really be ready for your new beginning. And it's a beautiful beginning. And knowing that sometimes you're walking on a path and it might look dark and gloomy and crazy and wild, but it doesn't mean that's your story. It might just be, like the outside skirts of the journey, but it doesn't mean that it has to always be a part of your journey, if that makes sense. Like I'm visualizing, think of like an aquarium. You know how like you have those aquariums where it's the under, like it's like the little cove or whatever, and then it's, there's a walkthrough. Literally, think of it like that. Like all the little spooky, scary things that you hate and that you don't like, it's in the aquarium, and all you gotta do is just walk through the walkway. It doesn't touch you. It doesn't bother you physically, you know, mentally and emotionally. It can bother you if you're afraid of it, but it's like you just walk through it and just keep focused and keep, your head on straight to where you're supposed to be and where you want to go. You'll be fine. And know that the definition of financial abundance and wealth is that there's so much, I love this too. Now I'm looking at it even deeper now because I said they mirror each other. The numbers 12 and 21. But it's like your younger self is going to look at you one day and say, wow, you made it so far. You have so much now. You make so much money now. You have so much abundance. You're financially free. You don't stress about money anymore. You don't stress about work anymore. You don't stress about the small things anymore. You're doing so great. And I'm so proud of you. Right? And I love this. I love it because what they're saying here is that you're not doing this stuff for nothing. It's for a reason. And your younger self is thanking you every single day that you keep going, that you keep pushing through and making it happen. Hey, Cassidy. Yes, Breathing by Ariana Grande. That's a good song. So that's what they want to say. Step into your power. Know that you have the power to create your life. And I know we say it all the time. It might sound like a cliche, but you literally have the power to make your day however you wanted to make it. Every single moment you wake up. If you wake up with an attitude, annoyed, pissed off, guess what? The day is probably going to continue with that type of energy where you're going to keep getting pissed off, keep getting annoyed. And you might set your intention to have an amazing day, and then maybe in the middle of the day somebody does something to piss you off. But you have the power to decide how much power you want to give that moment, that small moment in the day. And there's going to be times where there is something that will affect the most of the entire day because it's heavy on you or it's frustrating or it does change a lot of things in your life. But it's you get to decide how much power you let it have in your life at the end of the day. Okay? So I hope that helped and I hope it resonated with you. Alrighty. And then last but not least is Arminta. All right. I'm reading your notes. Aww. Well, I'm glad it resonates with you, Cassidy. If you want, you can always like super chat and just send me an email and I can just email you your reading as well too. All right, meaning of a dream. And I was in the found, not sure I got there. I was leaving in front of her door, he was talking in and he was, oh wow. I tried to confirm, but he walked away. I left and I saw Lauren. She asked me to stay. I don't know what happened, but I was there. He became angry. He became physical. Okay. All right. Let's see. Where are the cards? Got it, Armintha. All right. What is the purpose and meaning of the dream? There's that Lover's cards again. 8 of Wands. 6 of Swords. Ace of Pentacles. And the Hermit. I feel like the dream, oh yeah, Cassidy. Actually, I did answer that question. It's in the comment section. So go to the last live and just look at the comment section because I put the answer in it for you. Because I remember like literally the moment that I hopped off, I saw your second super chat. So yeah, just look at the last live that I posted, which was let's see. I'm gonna go to it now just so I can. I'm pretty sure it's there. It should still be there. Yeah, I said answer to your second question. He will drive to you. That was the question, or that was the answer to the question. All right. But in terms of like the purpose of the dream, I feel like the purpose of the dream was more so it was symbolic. So it represents kind of like the different parts of this connection that you all have gone through. And what I feel like it's saying here is that it represents the different phases and the different experiences that you both have gone through. So those scars, that's what that represents. This is for both of y'all, individually in your life. And but also it represents the energy of like things that you have experienced with other people. Like you end up taking, the hit of other people's like, traumas, but also your traumas as well too, if that makes sense. So it's like you are this, how do I word it? Like you have an experience in the past where people, because they have not healed from their pain and their trauma, they either take it out on you or, the connection that you have with that person. Sometimes it doesn't last long because of that, right? So it's like it's a quote unquote a scar or a bruise or whatever, but it's a learning lesson for you in a sense, as well too. I also see that the purpose of the dream was like showing, it was kind of like a detox in a sense, like getting out the fears of your dreams, out in your dreams, if that makes sense. So things that sit in your subconscious thought sometimes, or old past feelings or behaviors playing out in those dreams, right? And sometimes too, I know I've experienced it before, where like I used to have dreams about stuff I didn't want to have dreams about. Like I was like, oh no, I don't want that to happen. Why would I dream about that? But it's showing your fears and it's putting it out in the dream. And so the idea that it's kind of detoxing your thinking in your mind in a sense. I just saw your message. Yeah. All right. And then the other one is update on your spiritual gifts. Knight of Pentacles, the Tower, the King of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. Both of these are very sharp. I don't know why, but a spiritual gift you have deals with the pen, like writing something. So maybe it's like writing your intention prayers, setting your intention prayers, like writing them. You're very powerful when it comes to that. When you write stuff down, it manifests. It's like if you say, oh, I want to make $200 this week, you write that down as your goal for the week, that happens for you. It's power. There's a lot of power for you when you write, or when you organize things, when you schedule things to the way that you want it to be. Is what I'm picking up here. I also see a spiritual gift that you have is it's shifting in a sense. It's evolving, and it took some time to get there. But it's gonna get a lot stronger for you to really process it and use it in the way that the spirit wants you to use it in. So like, they gave you like the free trial of that particular spiritual gift. And now you're going to be able to really experience it to the fullest and understand understand how to use it in a different way, in a different lens. It's a very powerful gift too. It's something that, they didn't want to just like throw you into, like they wanted to make sure like you're trained and that you feel comfortable with it as well. I feel like another gift that you might have is the ability to, I'm hearing collecting, whether it be crystals, something with the flame. Could be candles, making infused candles, like using herbs from plants and like crystals and stuff in candles, like doing work with that as well too. I see that for you. That's what I'm picking up as well. I see you just have like you can continue to work with plants. Like you could put a plant, you can make something with plants or herbs from plants, and it heals, or it does something where it cleanses. You're welcome, Renee Summer. Good night. Hey, Dimple Dior. You're so welcome. That's what I'm picking up here too. I like it. I feel like you're powerful all throughout the day, but your peak is at night. It's something about the working at night for you is the best time to do a lot of the work, as well too. Is what I'm picking up. But yeah, this is what I have for you, Armintha. You're a night owl? Well, look at that. That's why you're a night owl, because that's your work. That's your time to work. It's your time to do the things that you're good at. You are so welcome. You are so welcome. Alrighty, guys. So that concludes our live owl for the night. I scratched myself a little bit too hard. And I will be back very soon. I've been on vacation for the past couple of weeks and just doing a bunch of stuff. So that's why I haven't been able to go live. And also haven't been able to post a video just yet. But I will get back into doing that very soon. And yeah, I hope you all have a fabulous rest of your night or morning wherever you are. And remember that the Zoom party will be August 27th. Please email me if you haven't already, telling me that you want to be at the party. So yeah, I hope to see you all very soon, and I wish you all the best. And have a restful slumber, I will say to everyone that is watching. Love you all.